my beautiful people, and welcome to another Follow Friday. Follow all the people above and below, and they're all good people, usually drama-free. Usually, there's that 1% there's no one. We're a good community, a good little retro community that support each other and help each other out, and we get to talk about video games. It's a great community, so check them all out. I'm going to do something a little different this week. I'm not going to do a skit or something funny to make people laugh, because it never works. No one ever laughs. I'm going to do an unboxing. So I got this new package from Amazon. You can see here the labels, and I'm gonna open it up and let's see what we got. Ready? I must be having a midlife crisis. Oh yeah, we happy. We happy. You want to see what it is? Ooh, doesn't that suck? Who knows what's in the box? I was gonna tell you, but the sequel got canceled, so you'll never know. Just like it happens in games. And what games? This game. Oh, that's what was in the box. This game, Splatterhouse remake for 360 and PS3. I don't have the PS3 version. Was great. First came out a couple years ago, 2010. I can't remember. Anyways, when this first came out, I originally wanted to buy it because it came with the original 3 Splatterhouse games. Now, as a kid, I did play Splatterhouse, and you all know I'm a huge fan of Splatterhouse. So is Retro Nick, another shout out there. But I am a huge fan of Splatterhouse, and as a kid, I was scared, so I didn't have a way to play it growing up. You could do emulations, but I'm not a PC guy, so I never got into that. And then the remake was announced. So I went to the store, and I bought it specifically for the original games on it, because it came with the original 3 games, which is crazy. And the game itself was pretty good. Not great, but pretty good. Sure, people said it was like a God of War clone, and it was, for what it was at the time. Rick did dress up like a member from Limp Bizkit, but that's okay, because that's what the time was. And the gameplay was repetitive, sure, but you know, it's a beat 'em up, and I love beat 'em up and hack and slash games. But the story was good, the graphics was good, there was nudity. There was nudity. And the voice acting was great. Jim Cummings is the voice of the Mask from Splatterhouse. He's the voice of Darkwing Duck, so it's really weird to hear Darkwing Duck say, like, I'm gonna kill that mother... I'm not going to swear on Twitter. I'm just that nice of a guy. But the game itself was great. And it was repetitive and everything I said. But it ended on a cliffhanger. And I was very much looking forward to the next Splatterhouse. And guess what? It never happened. And it's such a bummer because it's such a fun game. The crappy part about this is that Splatterhouse is only playable on the Xbox 360. It is not backwards compatible. They never made a Xbox Series 1 or Xbox One or Series or whatever it's called now. It's only playable on 360, and you cannot buy it digitally. So if you can find a copy on eBay or Marketplace or even GameStop, this one is not my original copy. Funny enough, I canceled or got rid of my original copy. I had the original one. It disappeared. I don't know what happened to it. I don't have any friends, so I didn't let any friends borrow it. I have photos on Facebook of me with my game shelf, and you clearly see it there. And it just disappeared. So I actually had to buy this one off GameStop a couple years ago. You can tell on the inside cover it's a GameStop one. And unfortunately, even the cover was a printout that I did myself. It used a lot of black ink. And that's how it looks at the front, which sucks because I had the original one brand new when it first came out. I was so very much looking forward to it. Anyway, so that's my game that kind of just ended with a fart. It had no sequel. It had no spin-off, nothing. It just came out. Critically panned? Oh my god. Yeah, it didn't do very well among critics, but it did very well with the fans of the series, and it just stopped. It's a good game. If you haven't played it, check it out if you can find a copy. I found this one for $10 at EB Game. Mind you, that was about 5-6 years ago. What's a game that you played that was building up to a cliffhanger and just ended and just stopped? And you're like, what? I must know what happens. They do this with TV shows all the time too, but with games specifically, because you're more invested in it, I find, because you're playing as the character, and the series just goes nowhere and just stops. I mean, we got 3 Final Fantasy 13s. I didn't even want 1. We got 3 of those, and I'm still waiting for a port of Splatterhouse or a remake or a sequel or something to do with Splatterhouse. Damn it, Namco. What are you doing, man? Anyways, that's my question of the week. Have a good one, guys. Sorry. One more thing. As I was editing the video beforehand, I was looking up images to put in the dialogue that I was talking about, and I saw a picture of Rick when he's not all buff and stuff. When he's, sorry, I hope this takes no offense, when he's like the nerdy version. Holy shit, it looks like VGM Hero. Look. It's pretty funny. You gotta. I look like every fat ball bearded guy. Don't worry. Anyways, have a good Friday.